Hey guys, I know, you guys really want to talk. He's here, and he's here to answer all your questions.
I know, thank you,
Guys, be quiet, please.
Thank you.
Let him talk.
Thank you.
Guys, please let him talk.
Thank you.
Please, let him fucking talk!
You know, maybe I should have hired better security.
Hey, fuck you, man! I didn't do shit!
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Yeah. Alright, folks, sorry about that. He's gonna go calm down in the green room. Can we just cool it with the flashes for a minute, folks? Okay, thank you, folks. Thank you. Well, today we got our 100 sub special episode. Thank you very much, folks, for that. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I think this is gonna be a great business opportunity for all of you kind folk. So, 100 sub special. We're going to be going through my collection of firearms. Most of them are going to be milsurps. I have some handguns and some modern stuff, but not a lot. So yeah, we'll just get right into it. And we're going to start right now with the Norinco AK that I bought like a year ago because I just turned 21 and I live in a shitty state. Now, I did spend a little bit more than I probably should have on this one. But it did come with the nice wood furniture already on it, all set up from the thumbhole stocks and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a nice Norinco. I'll try to go quick through these. Standard Norinco. Still has the bayonet lug on the gas, or shaved off bayonet lug, I should say, on the gas right there. And yeah, we'll get on to the next one. So, I'm just going to be doing like an overview. This will mostly help with the milsurp rifles. But, yeah, I'm just going to do a quick overview, try and get some of the markings in a close-up for you guys. And, yeah, you'll be able to check that out. Alright, so next up, we got a Hugo Capture K98. You'll notice a theme of rifles that I like. Maybe the crate has something to do with the theme of rifles I like. But yeah, this is nothing special, just fucking mismatched everything, all the German markings scrubbed, receiver's completely blank, it doesn't even have a Hugo crest. Does have a Gewehr 98 front band, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, just regular Hugo Capture, nothing special. I like the dark wood on it, but yeah, nice rifle. I did safety check all these, so I know, don't worry about that. I'll worry about that when I blow a hole through my wall. But yeah, pretty nice. We'll get on to the next one. Yeah, so like I said, this is kind of just my, it's a beater Mauser pretty much. This is the one I usually take to the range. This or I think the next one or the one after that. But yeah, really cool rifles, great history to them. Sadly, no markings, but other than that, they're fun shooters. Next up, we got a nice mid-war K98. It is a fucking Frankenstein of a gun, all mismatched. But this is more of my shooter, which is why I picked this one up. It is a double date code, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a BCD/AR, which I believe AR is Berlin, and I think the other one's Weimar. Not positive though, don't quote me on that. 42 receiver, looks like an armor rebarrel. And, yeah, no, not Russian capture or anything like that. Yeah, but nothing's matching on it. Nothing crazy. Also, the other two. Go back for a second. We'll go back for a second. I'm going to be doing voiceovers. I'm sure you already realized that, but my editing skills still aren't great, so I don't know how to edit this voiceover over top of the receiver, which is what I plan on doing for all of these, is going over the receivers and stuff. But yeah, we'll get on to the next one. And we'll get you a close-up on these. So yeah, this is the other beater kind of K98 that I have that I just like to shoot with. Like I said, not Russian captured. It's just another great shooter that's a lot of fun. Pull-in number one! Pull-in number one! Alright, fellas. This is probably one of my prized rifles, probably one of my favorite, honestly. It's either this one or another one that I'll show you in a bit. You're probably wondering, that's a fucking K98, you dumb shit. Why the fuck are you screaming about Poland? because this is a G29/40, which, if you know, is actually originally Polish receivers that were converted by the Germans to be second-line rifles. Even though it looks exactly like a standard K98. So these are all done at the Steyr factory, so it has a 660 date code. 1940 made on the receiver. And yeah, this one I don't shoot because I fucking just love it and I don't want to break it or something because I'm retarded. But yeah, this is probably one of my prized rifles. And it was my first Polish milsurp, so there's always that. Yeah, so when I had originally picked this rifle up, I didn't even realize. I just thought, oh, that's weird. It's a G29/40. I've never seen that before. I picked it up for I think like $600. Or no, it was like $750. But yeah, I found out it was Polish, and I thought that was really cool history behind those. All right, so this is probably my next like most collectible rifle, I guess you'd say. It is a French Occupation K98 with the MOS 36 conversion on the stock, and also the stacking rod instead of a bayonet lug. You got BNZ 45, 98, you know, last stitch, Parkerized finishing, nothing crazy. But yeah, this one I just like. I wish the guy didn't fucking sand down the stock like a prick, but you know, them goddamn fuds. Yeah, so this has been one of the rifles I've debated, you know, putting a finish on the stock just for preservation, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. Let me know what you guys think, because it's not really something I've done before, and I'd like to get you guys' opinion on it. Alright guys, so I think this is the last K98, I believe, I'm not sure. But yeah, this one is probably, it's very near and dear to my heart, and I know what you're saying, it's a fucking piece of shit. But this was the first K98 that I ever got. This is what really got me onto the Mauser kick. It is, if you saw the video, it's an RTI import. It's one of the Ethiopian ones. It is the Ethiopian made one, so it has that winter trigger, the Czech winter trigger, and the coin in the stock. But yeah, I had this one, if you remember the video, I was very happy about, and it's a great rifle. It still shoots great, but the ballon's gone. But that's all, and it's just for looks, nothing crazy. But yeah, we got a receiver on that and we'll be good. Yeah, so this was just one of those really leap of faith rifles that I kind of just said fuck it, and got. On the stock in the back by the coin, you'll see that cartouche in there. That is actually a sign of Ethiopian police use, so I thought that was really cool too. Alright, so next up we have our Czech Sniper. I believe these are contracted by the Romanians. Not 100% sure. 1937 made. I mean, just a nice rifle, you know. Yeah, we'll get a close-up on the marks, and pretty much that's it for these. So I wish I would a little more in-depth with the video on that, but I think what happened to this one, the guy somehow removed the finish without sanding it down. I think it was, they said that they used like an oven cleaner or something like that to get it off. Because the way that everything's inlaid, it doesn't look like it's poking out. Yeah, I mean, they're great rifles. I'm not 100% sure who contracted these, so if you guys could let me know, that'd be great. And yeah, these are just, I got a Picatinny rail for it, so I can mount the scope on it. And yeah, they're just fun to shoot with. Great rifles. Alright, next we got a Czech Infantry VZ24. It does have the nice lion crests on it, which I really like. Same thing, 1937 made. And yeah, I'll get you a close-up on this one. That's about it. So yeah, this is my first VZ24. I actually used to have two. I had a Romanian contract made in 1939, and this one, but I actually just recently sold that Romanian contract one. Yeah, fun rifles. Alright, so next up, this one's actually pretty cool. It is a Brazilian Rebel contract made by Bruno. And pretty much all these are VZ24s that were chambered in 7mm for the Brazilian rebels. The way that these kind of worked were like they're supposed to technically go to China, but instead they went to Brazil. It's complicated. I don't know the exact history on them, but these were being made under the guise or the eyes of going to China, but in reality they were supposed to go to the Brazilian rebels, and that's where they ended up. The rebels lost, so that's kind of cool that this still even exists. So yeah, I'll get some close-ups on the markings and go on that.
So yeah, actually, this was my first VZ24. I remember buying it. The guy had it labeled as an 8mm, and I was like, I went to go chamber it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I looked it up, and I did some history on it, and it actually turns out it's in 7, so it's actually a really cool piece of history.